At around noon on June 4th, the Viking Aegir arrived in Kalocsa, Hungary. Set on the left bank of the Danube, Kalocsa is one of Hungary's oldest towns and dates back to the early 11th century. As the town evolved, it became known for paprika production and intricate handcrafted embroidery, traditions that still thrive today. Unfortunately, for lack of time, we only had the opportunity to enjoy the Puszta horse show and an organ concert at the Assumption Cathedral. About the Puszta horse show. This area of Hungary was like the American West, with Hungarian cowboys called shikos, dressed in flowing blue and black outfits, controlling vast herds of horses. This horse show, which is admittedly very touristy, includes shikos doing traditional moves like line horses, seating horses, and carriage driving.
We wandered around Asia in the 5th century and we arrived to the Carpathian Basin in the 9th century. And according to one of the theories, these beasts, they came with us, hence the resemblance to properly, that was the minimum. Then they had to learn how to heal the horse in case of injuries, how to trade them, how to train them. And you can use at home. Even Donkey Rider made it back so far so good. Now ladies and gentlemen, the very first thing you had to do after you stole the horse was to hide it. And the best hiding place was under the high grass. So even though it's quite hard to make these animals lay down in the dirt, look at the elegance. As they first bow down, then they lay down in the dirt so they can be hidden under the high grass. Even the donkey tries its best, and he was not the last one. Look at the gentleman, beautiful. Now all the horses are hidden, and to prove you that how calm they are, they wouldn't even move, not even for the sound of gunshots. And then these horsemen wanted to check whether they are still chased or not. They just stood up on their horses so they could peek over the high grass, checking the whereabouts of their chasers, basically checking the policemen. Now, ladies and gentlemen, take a closer look to prove to you the mutual trust between man and animal. Take a closer look at these horses. They will not blink, not even blink, for the sound of the bullwhip, as they trust their riders do not hurt them with the bullwhip. Look at their eyes. They are calm with the mutual trust. So these animals, they're really not just as smart as dogs, but they can sit like one. That they had to hunt for themselves. It often came with the fact that sometimes they ran out of bullets, so they had to use their bullwhips for hunting, and they could do that easily, as you are going to see, that with the help of their bullwhips they could easily catch smaller game, like the rabbit or the pheasant. Imagine those three wooden figures on the wooden logs, let's say wooden rabbits, and the task for the horsemen will be to catch all the three wooden rabbits with the help of their bullwhips. So here comes the first horseman. 1 out of 1, perfect. 2 out of 2, not even touching the log, very good. Hope he's going to reach the third one. Alright, get there. was a little too enthusiastic about that. So there is going to be Hungarian drinking game. Each and every rider will get a glass. Look at the lady already. So they will get a glass of apple juice. It is not the wine. They expect wine, so they will be a little disappointed. Just look at their faces as they try the liquid. But it is just apple juice, but it's very hot. So each and every rider will get the apple juice, and the task for them will be to ride around with the glass in the hand, in a circle. And the gentleman who comes back first with the most amount of liquid kept in the glass will win this second game. And the donkey rider gets a little extra suspension. Well, he's still the slowest, so we can give him that. The others are already halfway there. Oh, and I did not tell you how big the circle should be, so which means we have a winner. Cheers. You say cheers, am I right? Cheers. Well, in Hungarian we have a lot easier word for that. We simply say egészségetre. So as the others come back with full glasses, look at them. Look at the stable master with full glass of apple juice. We could simply say egészségedre. So, first of all, as you can see, it's a very simple structure. Amazing, isn't it? The horses pulling the carriage are Hungarian half-bred horses. Hungarian half-bred, meaning that they are half Arabian, you can see that on their faces, half Mongolian horses, which makes them a very versatile breed. Ladies and gentlemen, the elegant four-in-hand formation. The elegant four-in-hand formation, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, this carriage is a lot faster, a lot lighter, and a lot more expensive than the previous one. I can tell you it's more expensive because it has more horsepower. It has 4 horses instead of the previous 3 ones, and the 4 horses are identical. If you have noticed that, they are matching not just in size but in color as well. That meant that whoever owned this carriage must be a wealthy man, as he had so many horses he could pick 4 out of them that are identical. Everything is under control. Look at these small circles. Beautiful small turns. Amazing, beautiful, look at that. Beautiful. Now, behind him sits the so-called balanced man. So he's not just a passenger, ladies and gentlemen. The donkey rider is now the balanced man. He is the one who, by shifting his weight from one side to the other, can achieve that the carriage will stay on its 4 wheels. So he tries to avoid the carriage to flip over, especially when it accelerates. Look at them, ladies and gentlemen, as they try to keep all the wheels down on the ground. Do not worry, those of you who are sitting in the first row, it is just Puszta powder, it's good for your skin. Ladies and gentlemen, the beautiful, the elegant, 4-in-hand formation. You to please remain seated, not to get closer to the fences, as the next stunt is quite dangerous. Hungarian Rhapsody, the magnificent top 10 formation. Beautiful. I cannot even imagine a better soundtrack than the Hungarian Rhapsody from Franz Liszt. stunt is called the Koch 10 because according to the legend, the famous Austrian painter Ludwig Koch, inspired by the Hungarian countryside because he spent many summers here, once had a dream about a Hungarian horseman riding 5 horses simultaneously at the same time by standing. Ladies and gentlemen, Ludwig Koch 10. Before that, once more, not in order of appearance, but let's see, for the let's march 12. Let's see the elegant form information. Breathtaking information. Simple, otherwise creative, clear information. And the pupils that are here at
After the horse show, we stopped at the Siles Park in Kalocsa, where we could see at the distance the Assumption Cathedral. The Archbishop's Palace, now in view, was built in the 1760s. Unfortunately, it was under renovation, so it was not opened to the public. The Paul Tomori College of Kalocsa provides education in economics, social sciences, and humanities. It was named after Paul Tomori, a Catholic monk and Archbishop of Kalocsa, who defeated an Ottoman army in 1523. Now in view, the bell tower of St. Stephen of Hungary Church and High School, formerly a Jesuit monastery. The Assumption Cathedral, also called Kalocsa Cathedral, is a religious building of the Catholic Church that sits in the center of town as part of the Holy Trinity Square. It is considered one of the most beautiful churches in Hungary and has a striking stuccoed interior. In 1050, the first church was built. It was destroyed several times over the centuries. The current cathedral was built on the remains of the previous churches and was built between 1728 and 1774 in Baroque style. The stucco on the ceiling was made by Italian masters, while the altarpiece of the Assumption is the work of Leopold Kuppelweiser, a native of Vienna. After we entered the church, we were treated to a short organ concert from the cathedral's reconstructed organ. It was interesting to learn that Franz Liszt, the great Hungarian composer, had also played in Kalocsa on the very same organ. Early on June 5th, the Viking Aegir made it to Budapest in Hungary, where the passage to Eastern Europe river cruise on the Danube would come to an end.